So I just came to the house and I kept feeling my coat was wet. As you can see, it's wet. And I wondered why. But now I remember. Do you guys remember what I put in my pocket while doing chores? Comment down below. But look down in the pocket. What is that? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Been a couple days since I videoed anything, but I've never really done a video where it shows our morning chores every day. So I thought, good time to do one. So we are just walking out to the barn. I always come out, just kind of look over my garden a little bit. And the garden is still in progress. Still doing stuff. But now it's time to get all the animals done. And I know what I forgot in the house. Look at this good spinach and lettuce though. There's Trixie and Coda and Lovey and Max, and Jenga is in her pasture over there. As you can see, the pool is still in progress. It's done nothing but rain here the last couple days. Everything is so wet. So we are going to come into the barn. So this is our daily morning chores. What we do. Put the lights on. First things first is I gotta find. So here we have, back here, we have the little hens. I've got their food. I want to mix some food up for them here. I've been giving the new hens a little bit of scratch grain that we had made up at the feed mill. So we've got the scratch grain here for them. We don't give them a lot. And the dogs are all hovering over one bowl. I'm coming, babies. Here's the babies. See the babies in there? Yeah. Uh-oh, spilled it. Don't mind my mess there. I'm clearing stuff out of the barn, and we had a whole, let's see if they need water. Nope, Steffi gave them water. We had a whole bunch of garbage this week. I didn't want to put no more out so the garbage men won't overwork too much. Hi, babies. Hi. What's up, baby? Oh, yeah. Look, here's your bowls. So today I have to go to the feed store, but I have to buy them a couple feeders because they are spilling more on the ground than they're getting in their bowls. So them are our 12 hens that we hatched out. They will stay in here for several months before they go outside with the big hens. But as you can see, there's plenty of room. So they've got plenty of room in here. They got roost, and they've got their sweeter heater, which is still on, so it does give them heat still if they want it. I don't do anything without a sweeter heater. Alright, so the baby hens are done. So we'll take and just dump this. And get back in their box, or their bag. So now on to the next, which is, I'll go ahead and feed the dogs. Ooh, Nimrod. What are you guys doing in there? Okay. It almost sounded like it was raining out. So, what I think I am going to do also is I'm going to open this big barn door today, because we have barn swallows and they fly in and out our doors. On nice days. It's not raining today finally. See, as you can see, they got nests up there. And we let our barn swallows stay in the barn because they eat boring bees. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get some duck feed ready. I'm not sure if the ducks need any food today, because I need to walk over and get Ginger's feed pan. We got barn swallows everywhere in here. And there's Ginger. Hi, Ginger. Aw. You are getting such green grass out there because of all this rain. She's got diarrhea. Oh, goodness, Betsy. Alright, so let me get your food bowl. And while I get her food, I will also get the chickens some food. Well, bless you, Trixie. Bless you, Trixie. Really, Coda? She didn't even come near you. Our dogs have issues. Well, Coda, our little dog, is going blind, and I think she's going deaf also. Let me go ahead and get Ginger's feed. So Ginger gets a small scoop of grain. That is a grain that I have specially formulated for her. It has steam-rolled oats, cottonseed hulls, barley, no corn. I don't give her any corn. And it has molasses. It has her calcium and vitamins and stuff in it. So, what was I doing? Oh, chicken feed. So here's what we'll do with this. The chickens also get a little bit of scratch grain. So my scratch grain I had made up also. So I just dump it in their barrel, kind of just mix it up in here with their layer feed. It's kind of a treat for them. But I had their scratch grain made up also at our local co-op feed store. And it's just sunflower seeds, steam-rolled oats, barley. I think it has wheat in it, and it does have a little bit of corn in it. Not very much. I'm not a big corn feeder. So, alright, we will take this out. Coda, are you okay? So, Apple, the horse, he's not in here, but he gets a hay bag with his hay in it. He's a very easy keeper, and on grain he gets very chunky, so we had to stop graining him. I'm gonna put the camera down here. I can do Ginger here and see it. I'll feed her over there. And I always switch her bowls out. Come on. Come on. She is very bucket food driven. There you go. And I always get this bowl out. Here, guys. I don't know what the girls did. So when I feed Ginger, I also every morning clean her stall, because one, I wouldn't want to live in a dirty stall, and two, with her about to have that baby, she has poop all over her. She didn't have running poop yesterday, but all of this rain we are having is causing the grass to get so green. Move. Causing the grass to get so green that I think it's giving her like a diarrhea. So today we will come in and completely clean her stall again. Just threw down some new shavings for her. And also what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and give her some hay. Sorry, you're but her belly's getting big. Her bag is filling up tremendously down there. And she's going to be having that baby here within the next couple weeks, I'd say. Make sure you stay tuned, because move, cat. We will hopefully get that on camera or video. This is our hay loft up here. And we're gonna go ahead and throw down a bale to give her. Okay. hay season's coming. This is what we had. We had this whole thing packed full at the beginning of the year. And we share it with some friends of ours who help us bale hay every year. So they get to get the benefits of getting free hay. Well, it's not free. They do work for it, but it's nice being able to trade off. Let me go ahead and I gotta get the strings out of this. Strings out. Maybe we'll go ahead and give oh, hey! Woo! I did just throw it on you, didn't I, girl? So, I'll give her some hay. It might keep her out of... Ugh. Really? What's he doing, girl? Huh? Alright. So, we'll back this up. Move, Max. I don't know why this 2x4 is on the ground. Okay. Let's go out and do the ducks and chickens. So we have been working on the chicken coop and the ducks, but we've got to get this fence done. We've got to replace this fence before the calf's born. We still got ladies inside. Hi, ladies. Well, you guys need water too, don't you? All right, let's go get a bucket of water here. Hopefully my battery will last on my GoPro. We have a lot of chores in the mornings. Getting everything out. I'm gonna go ahead and shut these lights off though. Ginger's still eating her hay. Let me go out here to the chickens. Oh, ladies, I need a weed eat around you, don't I? Let me attach my camera here. You see all my girls. Yeah. Come on. All right. Let's get your water filled. Come on. Come on, girls. This water over here was the best thing that we bought. Okay. My husband built me this awesome feeder, and I love it. Let me just take take that off. Usually it don't stick like that. Watch out, girls. Watch out. And you'll be able to see once I fill it. We have a bucket that has a spout on it. But as you can see, it comes through to the bottom. But right now, I forgot to grab the bucket that has the spout. And now it has a big enough hole up here. And even if some spills on the ground, it's okay, because they'll eat it. Whew, I got seed up in my jacket. So, let me just put the lid back on it. And as you can see, it's a gravity feeder. As they pick at it, it comes down. I usually put some in a bowl over here too, but I just put it all in there so they can pick at it. They wanted some water, so this double wall fountain 5-gallon water is the best thing I think I've spent money on for the chickens. We used to do the plastic ones and they would break. They get brittle in the sun. So, all right, chickens are done. Now, I'll check the ducks. Trixie stands out here and watches me. We can see if they're... Oh, hi, Fluffy. Hi, ducks. We can see if there are any eggs. Move, Fluffy. I don't know if there will be any eggs yet or not. It's pretty early in the morning. Oh, look. There's an egg. She always lays an egg right by the door. Stop. So, today, actually tomorrow, I will come in. Oh, my. They need some hay in their boxes. They've tore it all out. Okay. Whew. I'll leave them alone for now. Door here. So we got one egg. One that lays by the door all the time. The duck's pen is a disastrous mess. So I've got my gym shoes on today. So I'm just going to dump their feet over the fence. And then I'll show you the meat birds out here. And my daughter will be coming out soon. She'll have her boots on. We'll just throw the ducks some food like this for now. They'll come and eat. This one, I have to treat her neck daily. I have to put something on it because my Drake's she seems to be the favorite. So I have 8 females and 2 males. I have a crested pekin right there. And I have another crested pekin. But when she was little, they tore her crest off. They kept attacking her head. I don't know if it's because her hair was growing or what. But now she doesn't grow any. And I don't know which one she is. Oh, she's this one. This one right here. That one right there. If you can see, the top of her head has a little bit of hair. What, guys? So this one right here is a male. You can tell by the way he quacks. And that is my other male. So with ducks, the way you tell is if they actually do a quack, they're a female. And if they do that whisper, or I don't know even how to explain it. But then they're a female, or a male. And Snow White over there is like, what is going on? Why didn't I get any feed? And actually what I'll do with this feed is I'll throw it over here to the chickens, because they'll like it. And then we'll go check out the meat birds. And we'll go check the pigs. I don't have any, I might have some eggs for them. I'll check it out. Let's see. Here, guys. Here. There you go. So them are all my babies. Well, not all of them, because some of them are still in the coop, of course. And that's my rooster. My big boy over there. Alright, let's go see if there's any eggs in the tack room that the girls probably collected yesterday and forgot. We'll give them to the pigs. Oh my goodness, my phone's ringing. Sorry about that, my phone rang and I had to answer it. So we're gonna go ahead and go out. We'll go ahead and take a scoop or two of the meat bird feed. And then they also get the scratch grain. And I'll just toss it over the fence for now. So my animals on our farm are pretty spoiled. Oops, I did forget one thing. Let me set this down. Forgot the pig feed. In case they need some. I think the pig feed is out here. Yeah, there's our pig feed. Our animals are very spoiled. Even if they are animals that we are going to put in our freezer to eat, they are still spoiled until they go to the butcher, or until we butcher them. So this is the pig feed. They'll get more today. We're actually in the process of getting ready to build a pig feeder. Look, we'll take them some eggs. We're in the process of building a pig feeder that the feed does not get wet. So, let's go out and show you the meat birds and the pigs. You ready, Trixie? Now, Trixie is one that goes out to our pigs a lot. As my husband said, I think she'll protect them, but I think she'll also eat them if need be, or if she could get to them. Not sure on that, but possibly. So I was going to open up the meat birds to be able to pasture into Ginger's field, but if you follow my farm page, we have had a bobcat issue. Hi guys, who wants some feed? So these guys are Freedom Rangers. As you see, they've got food under there. I'll have to get in there and give them water too. But these are Freedom Rangers. We don't do Cornish crosses. We love the meat taste of these guys once they get to pasture. These guys are 7 weeks old. Yeah, they'll be butchered around the 1st of July sometime. Yeah, around the first or middle of July sometime. These guys will be butchered. And then we've got 25 more coming in July. And then that will put enough meat in our freezer. Oh gosh. Things are nasty. Poop is nasty with these things. But as you can see, they're healthy. They're happy. Drinking water over there. We feed them, we give them water in that, and then they've got a big water tank over here. So. Alright, so let's go to the pigs now. And see what the pigs are doing back here. And as you can see, they've got all kinds of grass that they rumble around in, and they can eat and scratch for bugs and stuff like that. So my apiary back there is doing wonderful. We have caught a couple swarms of bees. My mentor has came over and I let him take them home because I'm at my max capacity right now. I don't really want any more hives. That's enough for me and for me to sell. Piggy, piggy, piggies. Hi, piggy, piggy, piggies. Hi. So I think what I'm gonna do with this feed, as you can see, they have feeders. Today we actually get Trixie. Today we actually get their water spigots. As you can see, I'm throwing them their eggs. As you can see, they like their eggs. And what I'm going to do with this feed is I'm just going to dump it out there. That way maybe they'll start rooting out there. And I know people will be like, oh, you waste the feed, or, you know, you need a better system or whatever. You know what? It works for us. That's all that matters. I don't always do this. As you can see, I usually dump it in their feeders and over there. But sometimes I just change it up. So here's Trixie watching the piggies. So if you're new to this channel, these pigs are a mix between Old Spot, Duroc, and Yorkshire. That's the male over there. He's got a bunch of the Old Spot features to him. And the other 3 are females. Looks like this one here might be the biggest. You know, as I always say, no matter how many pigs you have, you're always going to go up in size. You're always going to have a runt, and you're always going to have a bigger one. So it looks like this female right here is the bigger one. So as you can see, they got plenty of room to run and forage and root. They love to root. This is the first year that we've done 4 pigs. We've always done 2. So it is kind of not a new experience for us, but it is, they're rooting a lot more than what we're used to. So here is their mud hole. We've had so much rain the last 2 or 3 days that it has filled their hole. That is how much rain we've had. So now they will have constant mud and water, of course. So everybody comes back here to visit when we do the bees, or do the pigs, not the bees. They come back to do the, when I do the bees too, I always have to lock them up. Max, quit. Max is a boy dog and not fixed because he's only 6 months old. So when I tell him to quit, you probably know what he's doing. So, but them are our daily chores. Well, we got to feed Jenga, which is our livestock dog. Usually we just let her run and she eats in the barn, but today we're not going to let her run because we're not going to be home till later this afternoon, and then she'll probably run. So, all right. So you've seen the pigs, and this is their shelter in there, and they love it. They're always in there. Looks like it's got some water in there. I might need to put some more bedding down in there. Huh, Trixie? Do we need more bedding, Trixie? Huh? Do we need more bedding for them? So you can see the grass is wore out back here because at night, Trixie sleeps back here a lot. She is very inquisitive about the pigs. Max. She loves, like I said, my husband said she loves the pigs. She'll protect them by sleeping back here and getting whatever comes around. But on the other side, she'd probably eat them if she could get to them. So, all right, these are the meat birds again. Freedom Rangers. I get them from Freedom Ranger Hatchery in Pennsylvania. I've never had an issue of any of them dying. The years that I've bought them, I don't think I've ever lost one. I've never had any come in the mail that were dead. They're excellent pasture birds. They love to forage, scratch for dirt, eat the grass. The meat is delicious on them. They just have a good taste. The fat on them is, or the skin on them is yellow. So these are my birds of choice. Everybody has their different choices, but these are mine. So, what you doing, Fluffy? So hopefully next week, it's not supposed to be raining, so next week we're going to clear this whole fence out, and we're running a brand new fence. It's going to be a 5-strand, 3 hot, 2 knot. What's up, guys? Hi, babies. So, and also this weekend we've got to clean the duck pond. So they have their own pond, but with as much rain as we've had and as muddy as they are, and actually I'm going to take their fence and I'm going to extend it out here in the grass to give them more room. Yeah, they've got so much mud in their pond, it's going to take me a while to get it cleaned. And then when I clean it, I go to the pet store and get a bunch of feeder goldfish, and I throw them in there so that they can have a treat. What are you guys doing? Yeah, and we bought doors, so we're getting ready to install my door there. Yeah, it's muddy, isn't it? The chickens are like, hey. So. But we got a lot of projects in the works. But you know, I take care of my animals. They've got perfect housing. Or not perfect, but they got housing. So forth. There's Ginger. Goodness, Ginger. That baby is getting so big. I'm going to put these down for a minute. And just walk in and pet her. Hi, baby girl. What's this? What's this? Hi. She's a good girl. Yeah. She loves her chin rub, too. She loves her chin rub, don't you? Huh. Love your chin rubbed. So her, as you can see, her bag is getting really big, and her belly is getting really big, too. Yeah. Really? How'd you get mud? Or dirt. Huh? We're videoing you. Yeah. We're videoing you. What do you think? What do you think? Huh? She loves her chin rubbed. She's so gentle. I am so glad I went and got her. She is the best milk cow. So, she should, see how big her bag is getting back here. What was that noise, Ginger? Huh? What was that noise? The birds? Was it the birds? Huh? Yeah. Yeah. What? Alright, so, well guys, that is the chores so far. Like I said, we still have to go out and feed Jenga, or make sure she's got food, which we'll do. And I think Max and Trixie must have stayed back at the pigs. So I will get Jenga a thing of food here. We always save our old green bean cans, our big cans for feeding. So I will take you so you've seen the hens that we hatched. Lovey's sitting in the barn. There's Max and there's Trixie. So the cats get fed on that shelf over there, and they get fed in here also. It looks like they need food. I did forget to feed the cats. Let me feed them and give them some water. So when you have animals, it is an everyday chore. And, okay, where's the cat food at? So nobody told me I have to go to the house and get some cat food. Nobody told me we were out of food out here. It's an everyday chore taking care of animals. And I know you can get somebody to take care of your animals, but when you have a milk cow, getting somebody to take care of a milk cow and milk it every day is a totally different. So if anybody is thinking about getting a milk cow, make sure you decide that you don't want to go on vacations. You got to be home every day at a certain time. You have to milk. Milk cows like to be on a schedule. So here's the garden. As I said, we're still got some raised beds to go. This here is cilantro, potatoes, and green onions. This one here, I have celery and these around the edges. And this is cabbage, I believe. And this one down here, I didn't do very good. I was doing good about marking what I planted, but then I kind of lost track. Cabbage, purple cabbage, and green cabbage. So that's that. And this over here is all the garlic. Oh, it's getting so big. Look at all this garlic. I will definitely have garlic for sale. But look at the stalks on this thing. That is going to be some big... This is a different type of garlic. I do have the types in my greenhouse, but the stalks just nearly are not as big. Like I said, it's a different type. So that board right there, that's a type, this is a type. Here's a type, and that's a type. So I've got 4 types of garlic. And this one. And then we get into, they're almost like corn stalks. So, and this under here, I had to cover it because of the birds and the cats. They kept digging in my dirt. This is asparagus. And as you can see it coming up here, asparagus. There's 2 different types of asparagus in this bed. And actually, this, I believe, is my asparagus. And somehow, probably the birds, these are carrots, because the carrot bed is under there. So the seeds, the birds have carried the carrots, or somehow got the carrots over here. But this is asparagus right here. As you can see, it's shooting up. There's little ones shooting up there. So if you can see, this is an asparagus shooting up here. And here's some more. But these are carrots. There is a culprit right there. She is horrible about getting in my beds. Oh my gosh, my camera. So the asparagus are starting to shoot up. There's one over there. But this bed is potatoes. And I'm happy to say I didn't cover my potatoes when we had a frost. And the leaves that were coming out of the ground actually turned brown. They did die. But these have made it. So we are going to have a lot of potatoes. This is carrots. As you can see, I cover it also. I do have some different coverings, but I have to make holders for it. So them are carrots. This right here is okra. Like I said, I cover everything because of our lovely cats. And these are banana plants. So I've got okra planted, or banana plants, banana peppers. Sorry about that. Banana peppers with my okra. This over here is broccoli. And I also have white onions planted in here with it. Some of them I think might have died, but some of them are still living. Onions here, onions there. So this is all broccoli. This is all Brussels sprouts and cabbage. And this is a perfect snake hole. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with my thing here? My thing is loose. This is a perfect snake hole that came out of my raised bed. So I don't have any bottoms on my raised bed. Everybody said you should put down like hardwire cloth or hardware cloth. I didn't do that, so I guess a snake came out. So this is pole beans and bush beans. So as you can see, they're coming out here. These are bush all along here, and these are pole. I'm gonna let them grow up this cattle panel. So they're coming up good. And as you can see, I've got it blocked off. These things over here, oh, look at that big strawberry. I did block it off too. Look at that strawberry down there. That thing is huge. But these are strawberries down here. There's another culprit why I have to cover my stuff. Ooh, look at that strawberry. That looks good, and it's full. It's got ants on it too. We do not spray anything, so everything. These are strawberries up here. And this down here is another form of cilantro. I plan on making a lot of salsa this year. So this is zucchini. Zucchini in the middle and cucumbers around the sides because they're going to grow up the trellis or the cattle panel, whatever you want to call it. We've got another one for this side. We got the other day, but it hasn't quit raining, so we didn't get to put it up. Might put it up this afternoon. And I've got 2 of them to go over my tomatoes also, to let my tomatoes grow up. These are all big tomatoes, no cherry. So these are all big tomatoes in here. Let's see, over here we have, this is just kind of a an assortment of flowers for the bees. This has dill in it. I'm waiting for that to come up. Actually, I see one that's came up already. This over here has banana peppers. These are banana peppers in here. I keep it covered inside. The struggle is real, guys, when you have cats in your garden. But we love our cats. Wouldn't go without them. So this, I have my first row of peas coming up. And over there, I have 2 rows of corn so far. But I haven't really seen the corn come up. So I'm not going to walk in there because it is very wet. Where these rocks are, all the way down is corn. And I get, oh yeah, there's some corn popping up down there. I do see some, so 2 rows of corn so far. I'm going to plant 2 more. 1 row of peas. And later in the summer, right before fall, I'll plant another row of peas to get another harvest. So that so far is my garden. So hopefully today it doesn't rain anymore, and when I get home this afternoon I can plant some more, because I'll show you what I have. I have some tomatoes left. Basil is doing awesome. I am sad to say that my stevia plant died. I don't know why, but it died. It was doing so well. This is green basil. This is purple. These are some tomatoes. These are banana peppers. More banana peppers. These are melons. This is a zucchini. These are apple melons, which are cantaloupe. I still have a few things to plant out of here. These are cabbage. I don't know what they're barking. I don't see nothing. Got a bunch of cabbage and Brussels sprouts and cauliflower and broccoli to plant. These here I planted was Chinese peppers. So they are starting to come up, as you can see. That's a 5-collar pepper. We did buy some Big Bertha sweet peppers back there. So over here, this is how I do my cherry tomatoes. I plant them and they grow and they hang over the pots. Easy to pick. We'll hang them around. I've got some holders to put on my greenhouse. I'll be putting them on. These over here are zucchini. They're gonna go out or these are cucumbers, sorry. Cucumbers, they're gonna go outside today or tomorrow. This plant is a zucchini, so it'll go out. It's just constant. If I have nice weather, I don't get it done for some odd reason. Something always comes up. Or if I'm home and have time, it's raining. So as you can see, we had a lot of rain. Max, do not chase the cats. We had a ton of rain. It filled the pool up, so I actually have to drain some of the pool. We did get a new table and chairs. My husband was actually scraping it and painting it. If you can see the difference. He did not get this side painted, but he got that side painted. And then here is Jenga. And Jenga has food, don't you, Jenga? We'll go in and see Jenga. We'll go in and see Jenga. Jenga needs brushed. Yeah, Jenga needs brushed. So Jenga has food, and we always give Jenga extra food because Max comes in here and eats the food with Jenga, as you can see. Hi, Jenga, sit. Jenga, sit. Her's a sit. Her's a good girl. Yes, her's a good girl. I'm videoing you. Yes, I am. I'm videoing you. Yes, I am. Her is an awesome girl. So I guess it is official that it's summer, because if you see Jenga's coat, it is falling out. So when I get home this afternoon, I guess Jenga will get brushed. Won't ya? Sit. Jenga, sit. I don't want a boss paw. Sit, Jenga. You gonna sit, huh? You gonna sit? So Jenga's pasture goes all the way out there, all the way into them woods. Oh my goodness. Jenga is a big girl. Come here, Jenga. Come here. Come here. Oh, Jenga's a big girl. Look at the paws on Jenga. They're as big as my hand. Jenga's a big girl. Max, quit. Jenga's a big girl. Yes, her's a good girl. Go get that dog. Go get him. Get him, Jenga. So her and Max are buddies. They love to play. And it's so nice to have a playmate for her. Even though she is like triple the size, double the size, whatever. But she's gentle with him. She puts him in place sometimes, but other than that, they play together and he gets her toy. And it's funny because Max knows where Jenga's line is, how far she can get to the fence. And so when he feels threatened by her, which probably not, but he always goes up to the fence because he knows she cannot get up there. And Trixie sits outside the fence wanting Jenga to come outside, but as I said, we're getting ready to leave, so she's not going to run till later this afternoon. Oh, goodness. And if she does, jeez, oh, Pete. And if she doesn't run, we'll just let her in the house for a while. Oh, Jenga. Get him, Jenga. Get him. Get him, Jenga. Get him. So I've came up with an idea. Jenga needs a job. And we can't let her run the entire farm yet because we don't have it fenced in. And she has got a huge pasture, as you can see. So we are actually going to I'm going to clean this area out and I'm going to build a brooder over here. And we're going to put turkeys in with her. And let her start getting used to the turkeys. And then let the turkeys run the pasture with her. You guys see the birds flying? It's because they got a bird's nest right there. If you can see it. They got a bird's nest up there, so that's why they're flying around and sitting right there. They're barn swallows. So, alright, so now the chores are done. So that is what we do every morning. And every evening we go out and make sure everything has food and water. Usually we don't feed again, except for like the dogs will get fed again. We'll make sure the cats have food. The pigs usually end up having food. The chickens always have food. So, but that is our daily morning chores. Like I said, I've never really shown you guys what we do every day, every morning. And then we'll have to go back out this afternoon and collect eggs. We will have to collect eggs. As you can see, these two are playing. But that is our daily chores. Like I said, owning animals is a big responsibility. It is an everyday thing. But you can get people to maybe come over and feed for you or take care of them. But when you have a milk cow, it's hard to find people that want to milk a cow. So, but that is all I have for you today. It looks like my battery is about to die. So I'm going to go in and get ready. Like I said, we have to leave. But I hope you enjoyed the adventure of our daily chores. And if you have any questions, make sure you leave them below. If you do chores like we do and something easier that you do to make it easier every day, please let me know. I'm all about making it easier for us. Love our animals and wouldn't give them up for the world, but the easier the better. So, but if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. Please give me a big thumbs up on this video. It helps us out a lot. And share our videos. If you like something, or you know somebody that has a farm or has animals or are thinking about getting animals, please share our channel with them. I would love to be able to keep getting more subscribers and sharing our farm adventures with everybody else. So, alright, well, I will go ahead and end this video, and we will see you on the next video. And hopefully we will have a calf soon. That's very exciting. So, But we've got to get things done before that calf's born, or we're going to have a calf that's escaping the pasture. So, all right, well, we will see you all later. And as always, see you on the next video. All right, bye-bye. God bless. Yes, that is the egg that was by the door of the chicken coop. So, don't mind the mess on our porch. We are redoing our bathroom. But look here. I wondered why. Now, do you see that? This is why you don't put eggs in your coat pocket. So that was a lesson today. So if you have chickens, I know you've probably done it before, and it's a lesson that you learn, or you do once and you learn from it. So we won't be doing that again. All right, just had to put that in this video. Have a good day. Bye-bye.